Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise here on Madden 25. In the last episode, we had some more very important games. Let's be fair, all of the games at this point down the stretch here are very important, but we were able to secure ourselves the division, because the Carolina Panthers, who we were neck and neck with going into that last episode, they lost both of their games. We obviously play 2 games an episode. They lost both of their games. So they fell supremely back behind us. We have clinched a playoff spot and pretty much clinched the division. Now, it's not a guarantee, obviously, that we have clinched the division yet, because if we go and lose these 2 games, these final 2 games of the year, and the Panthers win, they have the head-to-head because they beat us twice during the regular season. So, in theory, they could still take the division, I think, if the math works out correctly or not. But we might only need 1 win to clinch this division. If we beat the New York Jets today in the first game of the doubleheader, that might get us the division. And the second game of the doubleheader is against a god-awful Arizona Cardinals team, so that shouldn't be really much of an issue. This Jets team's not amazing. They're not bad either. We should be able to handle it. We're going to be playing playoff football again. We were in the Super Bowl last year against the Baltimore Ravens. We didn't come up with the victory, unfortunately. But this year, I think we can do it. So if you go on to enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go finish season number 2 in style. We have arrived at Week 17, Sunday Night Football, Jets and Buccaneers, and then obviously Week 18, the second game of the doubleheader. We have the Arizona Cardinals, who currently stand at 3-12 on the season. They are just the worst. But if you have forgotten, we currently stand with 2 first-round picks this year. We have our own, obviously, and we have the Cleveland Browns. The Browns have been winning a little bit more, unfortunately, for us, because that leaves us with pick number 11. We really need the Browns to lose these last 2 games to kind of boost up our draft pick a little bit here. But 2 first-round picks is nothing to sneeze at. And I did want to point this out before we get into any gameplay or anything like that. I'm going to move my camera for just a second, just to the side a little bit, so you can see that there has been a Heisman shocker in the stories. It says that there is a corner named Jeremy Vick who has taken home this year's Heisman Trophy. It says an incredible season on the defensive side of the ball has Jeremy Vick adding his name to the short list of defenders who have won the Heisman Trophy. A corner has won the Heisman Trophy. I never thought I'd see the day, and don't tell me that Travis Hunter won the Heisman and was a corner. He was both, and he's going to play wide receiver in the NFL, so don't say that he was a corner that won the Heisman. This is absolutely crazy. I need to go take a look at this dude. Is he generational? We already took Lance Fisher last year. Jeremy Vick is the current Heisman Trophy winner. He's projected to go round 1-2. He's 6 foot out of Wisconsin, 198. How good is he? He's the Heisman Trophy winner. He doesn't have any sort of generational speed, except for he's got possible elite acceleration. C press, B tackle, B catching. Is he worth a first round pick? Did we take Jeremy Vick with our own first round pick that's going to probably be late first round, if not the final pick, presuming we win the championship? I'll keep an eye on Jeremy Vick, and I might even, when it gets time to off-season scout, I might even toss a little bit of a scout on him to figure out exactly his true talent, because if he's winning the Heisman at corner, he must have had a crazy good season. So maybe he's actually a stud that we can pair alongside Lance Fisher and be unbelievably set at corner for the next decade. This is what the team looks like. If you are unfamiliar, you haven't watched the past couple episodes, things have changed after the trade deadline. We have Bucky Irving at starting running back after we traded away Rachaad White to the Browns. That's how we got that extra first-round pick. We also have a solid offensive line, which does tend to get hurt a lot, including Quincy Barner, who gets hurt pretty often. What's his injury, actually, now that we're here? What is his injury rating? He has a 96 injury, and he's been injured most of the season. Like, not Well, I think he missed like a month of the year, but every single week it feels like he gets hurt when he's not out for extended period of time. Kate Otten, Marvin Harrison, all been playing really well. Michael, what? Not Michael. Mike Evans has been playing good. Baker even has been playing pretty solid this year. And then on defense, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka I think is like second or third in sacks this year. Lance Fisher's been amazing. The defensive backs have been really really good this year. They have all made big moments. Jamel Dean's been good. Bryce Hall's been good. Christian Izzian's been good. Fisher obviously has been good. Winfield's been great. The only real like letdown has been Trayvon Walker. He's gotten a few sacks this year, but he hasn't had the production that I want him to have. And it looks like, ooh, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka was number 2 a couple of weeks ago in sacks, but it looks like he's kind of fallen off his production, and TJ Watt and Khalil Mack have stepped up their production. Nobody was going to pass Micah Parsons, who currently stands at 19 sacks, which is absolutely crazy. But Jamel Dean is second in interceptions behind the man that we will play today, Sauce Gardner. So here we go. Jets and Buccaneers, Sunday night prime time. It is go time, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to wear any different unis? It's another home game. Should I go with the Jameis Winstons? Should I go with the good old-fashioned Jameis? We haven't worn the creamsicles in a while, have we? I could wear these ones. These are what I refer to as the Jameis Winstons. But we haven't worn the creamsicles in a while, and I feel like we might lose out on opportunity. Because I'm not going to wear the creamsicles in the playoffs. So we might wear these ones for this home game. I don't know if the next game is a home game against the Cardinals, but I think we're going to wear those against the Jets. And hopefully we can beat them. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback of this Jets team. I don't remember. I guess we're going to find out. Here we go. It's time for Bucks and Jets. Remember, if we win this game, I'm pretty sure that locks up the division because there's only one game left and the Panthers wouldn't have the time or the games to be able to come back and win. And it is Mac Jones, former New England Patriot quarterback, the Mac Attack, the Big Mac, macaroni and cheese, is the starting quarterback of the Jets. So they go from Aaron Rodgers to Mac Jones. Jets fans, does that make you happy? And Mac Jones will throw that away first play of the game. This could be a game where we just absolutely kill them. If Mac Jones is the starting quarterback, but I just know that Mac Jones is going to dice me up. That's just how this goes, isn't it? Quick throw. He caught that. Wow, I met him at the point of attack there. Bryce Hall immediately in. And I just realized that we have Bryce Hall versus Breece Hall in this matchup. That's kind of funny. 3rd and 5. To the sideline. Intercepted by Levante David. Steps out of bounds. User pick. Easy reads. Bengal YouTube. Levante David. And Mac Jones. This is going to be a long day if Mac Jones is the quarterback of the New York Jets. Baker Mayfield steps on the field. They call him the touchdown maker for a reason. This could be an Alec Pierce slot touchdown if I've ever seen one. It's not going to be. I can't hit that, can I? It's going to be a hold anyway. God. Why'd you have to hold? I was actually getting positive yards. It's DeJuan Jones, big Thanos himself. Unfortunate. So our first play of the drive loses us 10 yards. Not because anything that I did. I actually got positive yards. 2nd and 18. How in the world do we get this back into prime territory here? 2nd and 18. There's the snap. Do I wait for Mike Evans? Of course I wait for Mike Evans. He probably wasn't the right option, though. I probably should have looked at somewhere else. That might have been a little bit of a smarter thing to do. I think I can float that over. I got hit on the throw. It's Kate Otten still on the catch and the run. Baker able to complete that throw as he's getting hit. Not something Baker does very well, to be honest. He gets hit and it usually goes inaccurate. Alvin Kamara with the handoff, and Alvin. Okay. At the 2. Is it going to be Bucky or is it going to be... It's going to be Bucky. I was kind of hoping it'd be the rookie Barry Woodley, but... Bucky Irving steps in, and Bucky Irving gets shut down. Gain of nothing. It's 3rd and 1. We can do this. Just because they got Quinnen Williams doesn't mean they're going to shut this run down. Irving denied. and it will be 1st and goal. I'm kind of happy we got the first down because that means we can keep going, but I just want this touchdown. Bucky Irving, you've got to be kidding me, man. Was that 4 runs? 4 runs, including the Camaro one that got us up here, and we've been denied? What are we doing here? Alec Pierce, touchdown. Remember, we still have that goal to get Alec Pierce, like, average him 3 catches a game the rest of the season for some reason, even though he's not really technically the slot receiver, although I did make him the slot receiver to get him on the field more. But that's a big touchdown catch. I don't know why we couldn't get that ball in the end zone on the ground. Just kept getting stuffed, man. The offensive line was not blocking for me. We still capitalize on the interception, though. Take a 7-0 lead early in this game. I'm hoping Mac Jones just has a classic Mac Jones game and he just absolutely sucks. But we'll find out. This could be a game where Trayvon Walker gets some big pressure. I'm hoping that, at least. I'm kind of manifesting it. And here it could be Trayvon Walker. What did I tell you, man? Although, I will be fair. I'm going to hate on Trayvon Walker a little bit, even though he did just come up with a big sack. A lot of Trayvon Walker's sacks are due to the fact that the quarterback, whoever it may be, scrambles right into his arms. That is a lot of Walker sacks. Like, you don't see a lot of Trayvon Walker sacks where he actually, like, does a lot of the work and tracks down the quarterback and brings him down. It's a lot of just losing for the majority on his matchup, and then the quarterback just happens to run right into his arms. That's a lot of Trayvon Walker's production. And it'll be a 4th and 18, a 3-and-out for the Jets after the interception. They are struggling to move the football against our stout defense. Palmer with the return, and Palmer will get brought down. Okay. What can we do on our next drive? Hopefully score a touchdown. That's the main goal, obviously. From the 45, handoff to Bucky Irving. Holding call. You got to be kidding me. Is every single first play of our drives going to be a holding call? If it's DeJuan Jones, I'm cutting your soul. Who is it? It's Zach Zinter, another young offensive lineman that we got in one of the trades at the deadline. And we start again, first and forever. Can we please have a first down on our first play of the drive that doesn't get called for a hold? I would really appreciate that. I don't think I'm asking for that much. I'm just asking for a normal first drive. Final play of the quarter. I got to get that away a little bit earlier, and Kate Otten a little bit out of his reach. They brought a pressure off the... I think it actually might have been coming up the middle. But they brought a little bit of a blitz that I wasn't prepared for, and I had to get that away. I needed to sit on it a little bit longer, but I didn't have the time. 3rd and 18. Of course it's 3rd and 18, because why wouldn't it be? Marvin Harrison Jr. makes it 4th and 11. Is that manageable? Can we go for this? Of course we can go for this. Why wouldn't I go for this? I'm crazy. I'm actually going to send Mike Evans on a slant instead of a in route. That might give him a better chance to run across the first down marker. And I got to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. To be fair, if I would have thrown that to who I was trying to throw to, which was Mike Evans, it probably would have been picked off. So that's maybe for the best. It's a turnover on downs for us. I probably should have just punted it away, but I just hate having to start so far back because we get a holding call in the first play. My God, that was a close interception. Was that Bryce Hall who almost had that pick? It might have been. That's a similar play that he threw the pick on the first drive to Levante David. Handoff, Breece Hall crawling on top of, he surfed on top of his own man. You see him like surf on top of his guy to get that first down. That was kind of awesome. So they get the first down on the handoff to Breece Hall. It's probably going to be another one, and it is. And he's got a lot of running room. Breece Hall. Jets are starting to figure it out. We can't allow this. We got to let Mac Jones throw this football. If he's going to hand it off to Breece Hall, we could be in trouble. We've got to have Mac Jones throw this ball. Handoff again to Breece. He kind of gets stuck behind his own line. Excuse me. Choked there for a second. It was such a shocking play. He kind of got stuck behind his own offensive line, and we brought him down for a loss of 1. That's a huge play. Braylon Allen in the backfield, and he will get the handoff this time, and he will get a yard too. 2 yard, 3 yards. Okay. We've done a good job stopping the run on these last couple of plays. We need one more big stop here, but this is probably going to be a pass, I would think. And it will be. Mac Jones scrambling, and he will get brought down. It is the big man, Michael Hall Jr., for a big sack. 4th and 20. We somehow deny them a touchdown after they looked like they were driving right down the field to get it. He does drill the field goal. So my unfortunate going for it on 4th down and not getting it doesn't end up coming back to hurt us that much. It's just a field goal at the end of the day. And there's 2:15 to go in the half. I would really appreciate the first play of this drive not getting called for a hold. I don't know if that's too much to ask for with my offensive line. If there's a third holding on this first play, I'm going to crash out. Quick throw. That's going to be Alec Pierce. He actually got a lot more yards than I thought he was going to get. And it's not a holding. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Not a hold on the first play. 3rd and 7. 3-2-7 at the 2-minute warning. Not 3rd and 7. It's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. 43-yard line. Scramble with Baker. Absolutely scramble with Baker. He's got a lot of yards. Baker, the touchdown maker. Broke off that initial tackle attempt and got a lot of yards out of it. Get that to Alvin Kamara. Throw me a block. Okay, 1st down got. We don't have a lot of yards through the air, but that's not like out of the ordinary. We never really have a lot of yards through the air. When we do, it's kind of crazy. I'm kind of looking. Yes, he got open. Cade Otton. And he got out of bounds, too. That was a really good route by Cade Otton. I was kind of hoping that he would do that, and he did. Beautifully done. Is that Jamal Adams still playing for the Jets? That can't be right. It wasn't the right number, even. Oh, Baker, that's going to be a holding call. Unfortunate. And that ball's out. Never mind about the holding call. It's turnover on, or it's a turnover. Jets recover. Sauce Gardner recovers. And it's DeJuan Jones again. I should have just, I took I didn't choose the slide because I thought it's a holding call. What does it matter? But then it mattered because Baker fumbled. I should have taken the slide and then we would still have the football. Oh, I just didn't think Baker was going to fumble there. I honestly didn't. It didn't even cross my mind that he was going to fumble. That is an unfortunate circumstance to have happen. Jets are calling their timeouts as they try to get any sort of points before halftime. I think we get the ball. Maybe. I don't remember. Maybe they get the ball. Who cares? A team in this game gets the football. I'll tell you that once. As Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets another sack. Final timeout used for the Jets. That is a really just back-breaking sack right there. They really could not afford to take that sack. Because now they are going to be in big-time trouble here to try to get at least in the field goal range. 42 seconds, no timeouts. Mac Jones is going to scramble. Mac Jones, he should have scrambled. He takes another sack. He really should have scrambled. He might have had at least a couple yards before we tracked him down. Final play of the quarter and the half. It's 3rd and 21. It'll be a handoff to Breece Hall, and he will go nowhere. 4th and 19. And that'll be halftime. We lead 7-3. Some people would say that we should be up 14-3. I will agree about that. We should probably be up 14-3, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about the holding call. DeJuan Jones, I've never seen anybody hold more than he does. Palmer back to return the second half kickoff, and he'll give us a really good starting field position at the 31. And I think we might just have to start going into what we do best, and that's running the football. Handoff to Bucky Irving, and he had a lot of room, too. 5 carries, 12 yards. Let's just drain this clock, baby. I'm fine with a 7-3 victory. I know it's not glamorous or exciting or anything, but I'm fine with a 7-3 victory, especially this late in the season, trying to clinch this playoff spot. Or we've already clinched playoff spot, trying to clinch this division. Like I said, if we win this game, I'm pretty sure that means it is the NFC South locked up for us. Panthers wouldn't have enough time to come back. So this game means a lot. This game means a lot. This is for the South Division. Another handoff. This time it's to Kamara, and I hate when the holes look like they're super open, and then all of a sudden they become not open at all. It's kind of frustrating. 2nd and 9. I shouldn't have thrown it to Mike Evans. I kind of just pre-assigned that throw to Mike Evans in my head, even though the Taysom Hill was more open on that throw. And he's going to be more open again. Taysom Hill wide open. There might have been a natural pick play that happened on that one. Taysom doesn't get a lot of catches. I'll give him that. But when he does, it's big-time catches. 1st and 10 after the big Taysom Hill catch. Hand this ball off to Bucky. And Bucky Irving lowering the shoulder, falling forward, kind of. And an injury. Who is that? Javon Kinlaw? Is that what that said? I couldn't really read the back of his jersey, but I think it said Kinlaw. Which I didn't even realize he was on the Jets, to be fair. They were ready for that one. Quincy Williams, along with some other people. 3rd and 5. This is a big play here. A big, big play. It's got to be Alec Pierce up the field, 1st down, Buccaneers. Alec Pierce does the job. He has the touchdown catch, and now he has a big one there. It's a really, really big 1st down. It was a must-need, and we must-needed it. And Alvin Kamara into the end zone, touchdown, Bucks. We finally get our 14 points that we were looking for. And we take a 14-3 lead over the New York Jets. This Jets team is decent if they didn't have Mac Jones as their starting quarterback. Because they have not been able to move the football really at all except for running it. That's really been the only thing that's been able to move the football, which, to be fair, is kind of what the Jets do in real life, even with Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback, although he's not going to be the quarterback this year. Big tackle. They started the 28-yard line. Here comes the Mac attack. Back onto the field once again. I don't even know how he ended up here, because he's the backup in Jacksonville in real life. And I don't think I traded him here, so he must have maybe in the... Oh, my God, what is that tackling? Or attempted tackling. It wasn't even a tackle attempt. What was that? That was horrible. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only way that they could run the football. He must have, in the first offseason, signed a backup deal with the Jets as a free agent. Because I don't think I traded him here. 1st and 10. This feels like a Jets scoring drive now that they had that big 1st down run with Breece Hall. Oh, what a check down. I really wanted that to be an interception. The boom tech doesn't work. I don't know if I've ever forced a fumble with boom tech, whether it's like perfect timing or slightly early or slightly late. I don't think I've ever forced a fumble. Maybe I have. I don't remember. Come on, get to the outside. Breece Hall's doing a bunch of weird things. And he pinballs his way to the 16-yard line, and final play of the 3rd quarter about to be. Is he going to get it off in time? I would assume he would. And he does. Mac fires, caught. I want to say Devontae Adams because he's wearing number 17, but that is not Devontae Adams. That is, who is that? Chris Connerly? I don't know what that name was. Who just caught that pass? If I go to Super Sim, I can see the play history, right? Oh, it's not going to show me the play history because we're in quarter 4. What is the catch? Malachi Corley. Who's Chris Connerly? Is that an Oregon offensive tackle? Isn't that like in the draft? Maybe I'm watching too much Combine. It's Malachi Corley who caught that pass. Oh, that's got to be a sack. It's not a sack. It ends up actually being a touchdown. And they're going to go for the 2-point to make it a 3-point game, a field goal game. This feels like a Breece Hall handoff. No, it's going to be a pass, a drop back for Mac Jones. Fires it, intercepted Levante David. Number 2, even though this one technically doesn't count. You got to throw a block, Vita. I know you're a big fat boy. You got to throw a block on Mac Jones. Levante David, interception, stopping the 2-point. I don't know what he was thinking there. He had one route, and Levante David was right in front of it the whole time. Strange decision-making from Mac Jones, and it keeps it a 5-point ball game. Palmer. Oh, Palmer, no! Why, Palmer? You had so much space. Why did that guy be there? How dare he? Doesn't he know that I'm trying to run that back? All right, we got 5 minutes to run the clock down and win this football game. I'd like another touchdown just to make it look like we were in control more, even though we have technically been in control the whole game. But we'll play it where it lies. 2nd and 7. They are ready for the run, even though they haven't been able to stop it. Oh, that was pretty decent. 3rd and 5 situation here. 3rd and 5 situation. Who's going to get open here? It's going to be Cade Otton. It has to be. Cade Otton, he's open again. He's pretty good at those routes. Those little up and out routes. Pretty good at them. At least against the Jets. I don't know. I can't really remember how good he has been overall this season with those routes. But he's good when it matters against this team. And it looks like the run game might not be as efficient as I would like it to be. 2nd and 8 from the 40. 4 minutes to go in the football game. I'm going to go underneath the Mike Evans here. A little bit behind him, but it works. Big time first down because, of course, it's Mike Evans. Of course, he's going to catch it. That's what he does. Ooh. Okay, I was going to say Mike Evans is the one. I like when the receivers are running the corner routes, not the tight ends. But none of the receivers got open, and I take a big sack there. That's a tough sack to take. That's a tough sack to take, baby. I just didn't make up my mind quick enough of who I wanted to throw to. We're down to 3 minutes to go in the game. And I got to throw that early. It's Marvin Harrison. He takes it up the field. Marvin Harrison makes something out of nothing. A first down. Maserati Marv, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Catch and run, baby. That's what I want to see. And then Bucky has one man to beat. Lower the shoulder. Can't get him past him, but does get the first down at the 4. Are they going to stop me on the goal line again like they have been all game on the run? 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 14-9. We've done a good job taking the clock down. We've wasted, what, like 3 minutes? That's what it feels like. From the 4, show me the good stuff. Bucky Irving, great blocking. Mike Evans drove him into the moon. And Bucky Irving will score, and we will pretty much secure this victory. 21-9. I'd like to think that is ball game. 2 minutes basically left for the Jets. They've got Mac Jones at quarterback. They have not been able to move the football unless it's a handoff to Breece Hall. So I guess we'll see what they do. They've got all their timeouts. This defense has been suffocating for the most part this game. Barry Woodley with the tackle. That's what I like to see, baby. Good job, rookie. Welcome to the NFL. Here we go. This is the make or break drive for the Jets. Is it a Mac Jones legacy drive? We'll find out. He's going to fire it quickly. Caught. Is that Garrett Wilson who caught that? Can't tell, actually. No, Garrett Wilson on 18. He's 5. Who's 18? I honestly don't know. He's got a superstar underneath his name, so he's good. They're going to throw that's Garrett Wilson, and that's a big catch. I think that might be his first catch of the day. I don't feel like he's thrown to Garrett Wilson today. Oh, that's got to be caught, and it will be. Conklin, touchdown Jets. They didn't need much time to score that touchdown. Nobody tracked with Conklin, and he takes it to the house. You know what? That was a Mac Jones legacy drive right there. He scores the touchdown very efficiently, and he proves me wrong. I said they couldn't move the football unless it was a run to Breece Hall, but all that was passing, and they did a good job. They will obviously go for the onside kick to try to get this ball back and score again. If we can grab it. No! J-Mac has dropped the onside kick. The Jets recover. And there is a chance the Jets can win this football game. A touchdown wins the game for the New York Jets. I can't believe the onside kick got recovered. J-Mac had it in his hands, and it bounced off and recovered by the Jets. Interception. It's got to be. Bryce Hall drops it. He's had such a good year. You can't drop that one, Bryce. We needed that one the most. 1:15, 2 timeouts for the Jets. I need a big sack here. I need a big sack. It's not going to happen. It's going to be caught. Touchdown, not a touchdown. Yes, it is a touchdown because I missed the tackle. What just happened? The Jets have taken the lead. Mac Jones, legacy drive. And they will go for 2 to make it a field goal instead of a 1-point game. I cannot believe the turn of events that have happened in the last minute. Mac will not be able to take it. A field goal wins us the football game. We stop the 2-point conversion. Jalen McMillan missing the onside kick might come down as the worst move of the season. James returns it. Connor James returns it to the 26-yard line. There's a minute and 3 seconds. Levante David got hurt at some point during that drive. There's a minute and 3 seconds, and all of our timeouts. That is not the play call. At least I didn't think it was. I cannot believe it. At least we only need a field goal. But then, again, I hate the fact that we even need to be in this situation. We should have already won this game. It was 21 to... What was it? 21 to 6? I forget what it was. Marvin Harrison just run out of bounds, Marv. 53 seconds. Does a good job. He's wide open, too. Okay. Okay. This is Kate Otten's best route. I'm going to trust him again. He's not open, and I threw it. Thank God I didn't go very far because I didn't mean to press the button even. I was trying to throw it away. My thumb slipped. Oh, why are we in this situation, man? The Jets. Those 2 drives are crazy. They shouldn't even have the second drive. Kate Otten dropped it. I tried to go quickly for that specific reason, for him to catch it without them being ready, but maybe I should have waited. I cannot believe we're even in this spot where we have to try to win this football game. I don't want to scramble, but I'm going to scramble anyway. Timeout because of an injury, it looks like. I didn't call that timeout. Who's hurt? There's an injury timeout. It's Baker Mayfield. He got hurt on the roll-up, and the game is on the line, and it's Zach Wilson throwing the football. Marvin Harrison caught it, and the Jets will use their timeout. Got to get Baker back in there. And the ankle bruise? Get back in here, Baker. I cannot believe that we had a 4th down, and Zach Wilson was the one throwing the football. Talk about insanity. Great blocking again. Bucky Irving uses the final Jets timeout. We might have just given ourselves the victory right here. Baker getting hurt, man. That's crazy. Zach Wilson on 4th and 2 against his former team. I don't know. These storylines write themselves. Oh, I just made a big mistake, I think, right there. Using my final timeout. If I don't get this touchdown right here, we might have just sold the game. But Mike Evans has got it. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans gets it done, and we will try to go 29-22. I think that's open. It is! Kate Otten caught it. That actually ended up not being as open as I thought it was going to be. But Kate Otten caught it regardless, and we go up 29-22 over the New York Jets. They need a touchdown to win the football game. Or I think to tie the football game, not to win it. They need a touchdown to tie the football game. Mac Jones, on the last 2 drives he's been out here, has been unbelievably good. It looks like Dan freaking Marino out here dicing me up. But there's only 19 seconds and no timeouts, and we know how vicious this accelerate clock can be in Madden. Oh, he just throws that away. Okay, so he lives to fight another day. Is that Levante? Who's doing that? I couldn't tell who was doing that. I think it might have been KJ Britt, actually. 15 seconds for the Jets to take the tie. Trayvon, what kind of pass rush do you have here? Mac just throws it away. I tried 3 different rush moves to get past the right tackle there. Trayvon couldn't do any of it. 8 seconds. They're going to go for it all here. Please get to the quarterback. Please get to the quarterback. Somebody. He's going to heave it. Nowhere close to the end zone. Just knock it down. It's picked off by Bryce Hall, so he got his interception. Inflated numbers. But we survive against the Jets, and we win. And not only do we win, we clinch the NFC South with that victory. I can't skip. There we go. That is a super unnecessary drama, is what I call that. We were winning by so many points. They score the touchdown on the Tyler Conklin play. Then they get the onside kick. Jalen McMillan, man, not recovering the onside almost gave me Vietnam flashbacks. And then they score the touchdown on that drive, and I thought it was over, man. I really did. I thought we were going to lose that football game. And then Baker, the fact that Baker Mayfield got hurt on the third down scramble, and Zach Wilson had to come in for one play. Oh my God. Talk about drama, man. All right, so there it is. And the Panthers actually lost their game anyway, so they ended up having a horrible end of the season. And we have secured it with 12 wins. We have secured the division, and we're currently sitting at the 2 seed. Now, if we lose another game, we could lose the 2 seed. And if the Eagles lose, we might be able to secure the 1 seed. I don't think that's going to be possible, but there's a chance. There's a small chance that's possible. So really, we're not technically playing for anything here because we've clinched a playoff spot, we've clinched the division. It's really all about seeding at this point, and I'm assuming we're not going to be able to get the 1 seed. So we're really not playing for anything. We've got a defensive end storyline message here. What could this be about? Baker's talking to us. The guys are talking in the locker room about self-scouting we did on our bye week a while back. I'm frustrated that we didn't do a good. Frustrated. Oh, I don't freaking care. You didn't get the player involved, so his position group has lost trust in you, and their morale has dropped by 5. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So all receivers? I thought it was a defensive end storyline, but it wasn't. So all receivers have lost 5 morale because we didn't get Alec Pierce the football. That's crazy. I gave him a bunch of catches. I guess I didn't average 3 catches a game for the rest of the season because it says not enough right there. So, you know what? Go screw. You suck big, juicy eggs. Final game of the year actually is a home game against the Arizona Cardinals. This team is just so bad. It's not as bad as the Falcons, but they are a bad football team. We should be able to just sleepwalk through this one. We start with the football against the Arizona Cardinals. We need to win this game just for pride reasons and to maybe counteract that bad morale for the wide receivers. Some of the storylines that we get in this game is they're not good. I'm just gonna well, I shouldn't say some, all storylines that we get in this game, the game of Madden, is not good. They suck. They don't make any sense. They don't really do anything if they work. They don't really give you any boosts. I mean, the best one I've seen was that one we had with Baker where he got like plus 10 to some of his passing attributes for 3 games. That was like the coolest one I've seen. But that happened this season, and I've been playing this game since it came out. So, we all know that the game sucks. That's not like a shock or anything. But those storylines, they thought they were going to be cool. They are not cool. They are garbage. Marvin, I shouldn't have thrown that. That's going to be losing yards, right? Yeah, I lost a yard on that one. I know better than to throw that, but he was so open. I thought maybe we could do something with it. We could not. Oh, crap. They brought a lot of pressure. Marvin drops that as well. They brought pressure way faster than I was anticipating. I had to get it away. Nobody was really open, to be fair, anyway, even if I had time. Oh, you got to be joking me right now. And he dropped it as well. Bucky, you can't drop that, man. You got to make it a manageable play. I'm not punting this ball, man. You got to be out of here. I cannot believe nobody gets open, man. We have great wide receivers against the Cardinals. Somebody get open, and I got hit on the throw because my offensive line cannot hold a block for more than 17 nanoseconds. Oh, and here comes the Oompa Loompa. Kyler Murray. For some reason, the shadows on the field look really weird today. Like, it's hard to see anybody. I don't know if that's my eyes. Is it just me? Like, it looks like everybody, the way that the sun is positioned, it looks like everybody's casting a shadow. Even the Cardinals. This looks really strange. Kyler finds his man. That cannot be pass interference. I simply got there at the right time. The rookie gets penalized. That just, it cannot be pass interference. I got there at the perfect time. I timed it up exactly as I should have. You're penalizing me for being great. They get a yard on the handoff. It looks like their starting running back is no longer James Conner. It's this number 33 guy. I don't know who that is. He looks like he's a big dude. Don't know who it is, though. He's going to get another handoff. He's going to get a lot of yards because I missed the tackle. Or I missed the angle. I didn't have a good angle on it. Benson. Benson? Who the heck is Benson? Is it a rookie? Oh, it's Trey Benson. Okay. Trey Benson, not a rookie in real life. Not a rookie in this season anymore. But he's the starting running back for the Arizona Cardinals. He got speared by Vita Vea. That was a really cool spear. Good job, Vita. 2nd and 12. I cannot believe I had a turnover on downs. Actually, I can believe it because I always have it. Oh my God! Touchdown Arizona. They lead 7-0. What is this game, bro? Oh, a 3-win football team should not have a touchdown on us. It's just not what should happen. Okay, we're down 7-0, but we've been down plenty this entire season. It's not a shock that we're down 7-0 to the Arizona Cardinals. It is a shock that we couldn't do anything on our first drive. That's probably more of a shock. We start at the 30. We start at the 30, and I'm going to change this play. I don't like what I called. I don't really even like this. But it's open. Mike Evans. I mean, they gave him so much room to work there. They gave him a lot of work. 1st and 10 from the 49. We got to score. That's just what has to happen. Hand off to Bucky. He's going to get a lot of room. Bucky Irvin. 3 carries, 33 yards. And an injury. What do you know? I think it was Taysom Hill who got hurt there. But another injury. We are just such a fragile organization. Like I think every person on our team has been injured. Except for maybe Marvin Harrison hasn't been injured. I don't remember if he's been hurt or not. I'm pretty sure everybody on the offensive line's been at least hurt. Bucky's been hurt. Baker's been hurt. I think Mike Evans even been hurt. Alec Pierce catches that on the slot fade. Beautifully done. Bruised sternum. Taysom Hill is out for the game. Cole Keeft is actually his name, not Cole Keeft. Keeft. Who names their kid Co? Bucky Irving down to the 3. Is my offensive line just not going to be able to give me any push into the end zone? Is that just what's going to happen? Handoff, Bucky, he's in. Thank you. I thought it was actually going to be true that he wasn't going to be able to get in. But Bucky Irving is into the end zone. Another touchdown for him. We tied the game at 7. Oh, we just got to have a better defensive drive. Kyler and Trey Benson and everybody on that Cardinal offense did pretty much whatever they wanted against us. But that cannot be the case on this drive. We've got to absolutely shut it down. Good tackle from Braswell. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. That's a good song. I think that's on one of the Madden soundtracks. Another catch, because of course it is. It's Chris Godwin. I forgot about that because this is the Chris Godwin Marvin Harrison game because we made that trade earlier this year. And Jim Harbaugh's the coach of the Cardinals now? What? What? He got fired from the Chargers and became the coach of the Cardinals? Okay. That's not what I expected to see. And of course, it's a Trey Benson broken tackle because why wouldn't it be? It's a day that ends in Y. But this is the Marvin Harrison Chris Godwin game. They got traded for each other earlier this season. I think at the very beginning of the year, and it ended up we didn't play each other until this game, and it's going to be another touchdown Arizona, isn't it? The boom tech does it. The boom tech almost gave him the touchdown there. That's how bad the boom tech is. Why is the Arizona Cardinals, the 3-win Arizona Cardinals, giving us this much of a challenge? How are we going to look in the playoffs next episode if this is what's happening against the Cardinals? Touchdown Arizona, they take their lead back, because of course they do. It can never just be easy, can it? It can never just go into a game, absolutely dominate from the start, and win by 25 or 30. It can't. That can never happen. That can never be the case. It always has to be difficult for me. It's always got to be some sort of challenge. Connor James brought down to the 23, and we come back on offense. Bucky Irving played pretty well in the first drive we had, or second drive we had. Baker played pretty well. So did Mike Evans, Marvin Harrison, all the guys. Maybe we should try to force it to Marvin to make it, like, personal for him. since this is his former team. But I don't want to force it to him and then lose the game. That'd be kind of awkward. 2nd and 1. We hand it off to Bucky, and he will fight through. Bucky Irving, big run from the Buck. Who's going to get... Ooh, I like this Mike Evans route. Oh, I don't like this Mike Evans route. I needed a little bit of time, man. Offensive line, you gotta do something for me, baby. You gotta do something. Why do you suck big eggs? I gotta scramble. I could have thrown that to X, but Baker scrambling is a little bit better. Probably should have slid there. He did fumble in the last game. Probably should have slid. But a lot of yards for Baker. And a handoff to Alvin Kamara. And he gets 2. This is a similar play to what I just called a couple plays ago. And this time we'll go Mike Evans, and he will get inches probably. Yep, 3rd inches. Let's call the hurry up and then call a handoff. They're not ready. They've never been ready. We've never been more ready. Bucky Irving, good job. The fact that he was able to bring me down is annoying, but still a big first down there. And we'll go back to the mesh spot because the mesh spot is king. Am I going to be able to get this off before the 2-minute warning? No. 2-minute warning has arrived. It's 14-7 Arizona, but we are driving. We're looking pretty good right now. We are looking pretty darn sexy. First play after the 2-minute warning. I'm going to scramble again with Baker. Got to slide. I couldn't slide. He already wrapped me up. That's okay. We get some good stuff going. Get open, get open, get open, get open, get open. Kate Otten up the field. Touchdown, Kate Otten. Touchdown, Buccaneers. We tie the game back up. Okay. See, our offense, we can do pretty much whatever we want to do against Arizona. It's just our defense is getting absolutely killed, which I shouldn't be really shocked by because it's been a constant theme this entire season. We just need to stop Kyler Murray in this offense. We can't let that little munchkin do whatever he wants to do. Ooh, Barry Woodley, good attempted tackle there. Slows down the return man. Trey Benson's been pretty lethal today, but so has number 1. There's the snap. Trayvon Walker gets beat again because, of course, he does. I think I might take Trayvon Walker off the rush. He's just not that good at rushing the quarterback, which I knew going into the trade that we made for him last year. I knew he wasn't going to be a rush end, but I was kind of hoping he would develop into one. Oh, my God. What is that tackling? What is that tackling? They call their second timeout. The fact that Jim Harbaugh is the coach of the Cardinals is crazy. There's a minute to go in the half, and they have 1 timeout remaining. They're getting very close to field goal range. Kyler's going to scramble, and he's going to get brought down. He couldn't go anywhere. 3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers is what it took to bring him down, and that's the final Cardinal timeout. They are not in field goal range. If we can do this right, we can force them to run out of time before they kick the field goal, if we get lucky. That sack's huge, actually. They throw it, keep him in bounds, keep him in bounds. Good tackle. They're going to have to run and spike it, but they can't spike it because it's 3rd down. I didn't realize that. That'd be a waste. A sack here would do numbers, but it's not going to be a sack. It's going to be a 1st down completion. Now they can spike it. Oh, no, they can't because they get an injury, which they're faking because that stops the clock. They're faking that injury. 19 seconds. They're in field goal range, but they want a touchdown. It's not going to be a sack. It's going to be a throwaway. Kyler throws it out of bounds, which shouldn't it have been. Actually, there was a receiver in the area, so that's probably why it wasn't intentional grounding. Come on, Trayvon. I need one big rush out of you. What the heck was that? That's intentional grounding. There was no receiver within 15 yards. 3rd and 10. I mean, Kyler's just wasting time here to kick the field goal. That's basically what he's doing. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws it away again. And he just throws it away. They just wasted 3 downs. All Kyler did was step back and throw it out of bounds. How that's not, any of those plays are not intentional grounding, the world may never know. but the Cardinals will somehow get a field goal out of this. And that's kind of frustrating. But they do it. They do it. It's 17-14 at half, and I think they will get the ball again, right? I think they start the second half with the football. We have 4 seconds and a dream. They want me to go with the traditional Hail Mary. I don't really want to do that. I want to go with like a verticals or something. Gives me a little bit of a better option. Because a Hail Mary kind of just sucks. Although I'm not seeing any Hail Marys. There's that 4 verticals. I'd want the other 4 verticals, if I'm being honest. That one might be option. That one has an option play for, or option route for Alec Pierce. This one gives us a little bit of a better chance. Especially with Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin, he's got it. Outrun him, Marv. Outrun him, Marv. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Oh! Let's go. Huge. 21-17, baby. At the buzzer. That's why I wanted the 4 verticals and not the actual Hail Mary. Because it gives us a better chance, a better opportunity. It gives them, it lines them up in a different formation. So it gives us a better look. That's why I didn't want the Hail Mary. And it worked out for us. Touchdown Tampa Bay. And we go into the half up 21-17. And they do start the second half with the football. Which I thought that's the case. But because I think we turned it over, right? We went turnover on 4th down. And they will start at the 25-yard line. Let's go defense. Can we please not allow this this gremlin to keep moving the football on us? Trayvon Walker's useless in the pass rush, man. I don't know if I've won a defensive rush with Trayvon Walker this entire season. Absolutely useless. Come on, Vita. Come on, Vita. He's not going to... I shouldn't have attempted the interception there. I don't know why I even pressed it. I knew I wasn't going to get it picked off. That was just a waste of a motion there, and it ruined Bryce Hall's attempted tackle because he just like put his hand out to try to get it, even though he's like 10 yards away from it. 2nd and inches. Kyler, he one-handed that football and stayed on his... I hate this freaking game so much, man. I hate it. This football game sucks. The fact that he one-hand caught that and broke the tackle and got the first down is just the worst. Handoff. It's Benson. He'll get brought down at the 32. Come on, defense. I just need one big play out of you. Interception, something. I need something big. A fumble. Just give me one good defensive drive here where we don't allow points. I can't handle this. Tackle somebody. It's broken tackle after broken tackle after broken tackle after broken tackle after broken tackle. It's so bad. Not everybody on my team has bad tackle ratings. Oh my God, he's wide open. Touchdown, Arizona. Wow, he was wide open. And they will kick the extra point to make it a 3-point football game. Trey McBride cooked me. Oh my God. The 3-win Arizona Cardinals are giving me as much of a threat as like the Eagles did in the past. And that's not a promising sign for this playoff run that we're about to go into. Man, this is out of control. We cannot stop Arizona. And they're not even that good of a team. They're just killing me. We got to try to run this clock down as much as possible. If we don't, we're going to be in trouble because Arizona's going to get more time to do their offensive drive. We can't allow that. The goal is to try to take this down deep into the 4th quarter and then maybe score. Well, hopefully score, not maybe score. Alec Pierce with a big catch. If we can take this deep into the 4th quarter, score the football, win the game, have 13 wins in the season, have good momentum into the playoffs. Because remember, if the Eagles lose their final game, we could, in theory, be the 1 seed. But did they beat us this year, or did we not play them this year? I feel like we played them this year, and they were one of our 4 losses. Well, I should say one of our 2 losses, because the other 2 losses were both to the Carolina Panthers. So one of our other 2 losses that we've had this year. But I know we lost to them in year number 1. I can't remember if we lost to them again this year or not. It's been a while since we started the season. And Bucky Irving, good run. We should be getting very close to the fourth quarter here. Maybe 1 more play, maybe 2 more plays, depending on what happens. 2nd and 3, handoff to Bucky. Great blocks. Bucky Irving up the field, holding call. It's coming back. Oh my God, this team cannot stop holding, bro. That's the 4th holding call in this episode. At least it's a different guy. But still, it's the replacement for Taysom Hill, O'Keefe. But the fact that it's another holding call is just so frustrating, man. Can we please go a game without a holding call? It's not that hard to block somebody and not hold them. You just don't do it. And now, thanks to that, we have to go for a big 3rd down play. My God, Baker, what a throw. And Cade Otton is hurt. Oh my God, I can't with this team. I cannot with this team, man. It's either holding calls or injuries. We don't do anything else. This team sucks. I hate this team. And I hate this video game. Another injury. You've got to be joking. Like, that's you're not telling the truth right now. That's a lie, right? It's not real. It's not a real injury. I wonder why we didn't go to the 4th quarter yet, and it's because there was injury. Shocker. It's a day that ends in Y. It's a game in this video. Of course it's going to be an injury. We go to the 4th quarter. It's 3rd and 6. We need a big 3rd down conversion. Oh, this game. We haven't taken as much time as I would prefer. Somehow Mike Evans caught that football. 4th and 3. Cade Otton's going to come back in. He's got a lower back strain. I'm not going to kick this field goal, man. I can't tie the Arizona Cardinals. That just can't be something that I do. I have to have the lead here. So we're going to go for this. It could end up bad. It most likely will end up bad for me, but I got to try. Got to try my best. I want to be the very best. The best that ever was. Mike Evans with the 1st down. A foot fracture for DeJuan Jones. He's out for the playoffs. You've got to be kidding me, bro. You've just got to be. Why can my offensive line not? Who is my offensive line coach? Who is my training guy? Somebody was offsides there. That has to be what that is. Who is my trainer? Who's my team doctor? Obviously, we're not doing right. We are obviously not doing something right if my entire offensive line gets hurt every single game. We are the walking wounded. We are like made of glass. It's like the episode of SpongeBob when they're selling the chocolates, or I think it's selling the chocolates, and they go to they knock on the door. The guy, he's in full body cast, and he says he wakes up. He was born with glass bones and paper skin or whatever he says, and every day he breaks his legs. That's what I feel like with this offensive line. Another offside call for the Arizona Cardinals. Line up on side, dude. Why are you lining up offside? What's happening here? Is it Jalen Thompson again? No, it's Jonathan Abram. Their safeties, for some reason, can't line up on side. I'm not sure what's going on. 2nd and goal from the 1. A little bit of motion. And Bucky's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. We take our lead back, but we may have given too much time to the Arizona Cardinals. 4.5 minutes might be too much, and they might score. I'm very scared of that. That's a very real possibility, and I don't like it. I don't like it 1 iota. We send it back. At least they need a touchdown to take the lead. It's not like they can beat us with a field goal or anything. Good tackle from KJ Britt, and we go to the 27-yard line to start this drive for Arizona. Come on, defense. I just need a big play. A couple of big sacks to ruin the drive. Something. Interception. I don't really care what it is. Kyler's going to scramble. He's got a lot of room. Kyler Murray. He slides to the 45. That's an unnecessary first play of the drive. We cannot allow that. Get there. Get there. He's not going to get there. It's a catch, and it's Chris Godwin, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Another injury. It's not our injury, but it's another injury. What is happening? I think it was Will Hernandez who got hurt there. Oh, that's a crazy throw. You cannot catch that, bro. Christian Isian was riding you. How do you catch that? We have no takeaways this year, or this game. Come on, there's 3 minutes in the game. They're already threatening for a touchdown here. They motion Trey McBride. Get to him, please. He's going to throw it to Trey McBride. He's got a lot of room. I almost want to let them score now so we have the chance to walk it off in the end. Because they're wasting a lot of time here just teasing that they're going to score. Kyler fires. Caught. No, not caught. Thank you. Finally, one time we get a hit on a guy, he actually drops it. 2:31 to go in the game. 2nd and 10. Are they going to call that same play that they got Trey McBride on earlier? No, he's not running. Oh, he is kind of running a similar route. And they don't go to him. Back in the end zone. Intercepted Tyke Smith. That's the ball game. What just happened? Tyke Smith, the man with the worst hairline in football, has just intercepted Kyler Murray to win the football game. Are you kidding me? What was this throw? Why was it so bad? This is the CPU making a horrible mistake here. This is a touchdown. Look how much space this man has. He has all of this room to throw this football, and he like floats it to the back of the end zone for some reason. And Tyke has enough time to roll over and get that. If I would have thrown, oh man, if I would have thrown this and this would have been the result, you would have seen a Hall of Fame crash out, because that would have been the dumbest thing to ever exist on planet Earth. But the fact that it happened for me, I'm super happy about it. But why did Kyler throw it like that? He had so much room. And it's not like he had guys in his face. He had a lot of time in that pocket. It was a clean pocket for the most part. A strange throw from Kyler Murray results in an interception and Tyke Smith walking us off. Well, not walking us off, but sealing the game in theory. Sealing the game in theory. Can I get him with a high step? Oh, that's a good high step right there. Let me get it at a little bit of an angle. There we go. Look at the high step to seal it. The high step to seal it. It's over. It's over. Tampa Bay should be able to hold on and win this football game now. Although we're probably going to have 17 million injuries. All we got to do is waste the time. They're going to use all their timeouts, so we have to get probably at least 2 first downs if we want to win this football game without giving them the ball back. 2nd down and 9. We need to get a first down here. They're going to start using their timeouts. A first down here is pretty awesome, and it's going to be one right there. Bucky Irving, good job. 15 carries, 102 yards. That's the first timeout used, but it's not over just yet. We probably need one more first down. In fact, we are pretty much going to need one more first down to win this game officially. So hopefully we can get it. Alvin Kamara got stuck behind his offensive lineman. Couldn't really get more than 2 yards. Kamara doesn't have that burst that he used to. Kind of annoying. 1 timeout remaining for Arizona. And Bucky will seal the game with a victory. Or with a first down there. No, he won't, because Mike Evans is hurt. I'm going to have that Hall of Fame crash out. And it's going to be because of injuries. And not because of losing this game. If Mike Evans is out for the playoffs, I'm going to flip out. And now they use that final timeout. I cannot believe Mike Evans got hurt right there. He wasn't even doing anything. It was a run play. He was barely even throwing a block. Bucky gets the first down again. He's been really good today on the ground. An upper arm fracture. Mike's done for the playoffs. Wow. Mike Evans is out for the playoff run. You've got to be joking. I know I can't go back and watch the play that he got hurt on. I don't think I can, at least. But this right here sums up how I'm feeling on this entire game right here. This Bucky Irving celebration right here. He just looks like totally stunned, shocked about what's happening. And look at that guy. Look at the guy in the background. Number 16. He looks defeated. That's how I feel too. I don't think there's a way that I can go. Maybe at the end of the game. Maybe at the end of the game I can go and see the injury because that is just, I mean, you got to be kidding me. We lost so many offensive linemen today. We lost DeJuan Jones for the playoff run, most likely. And now Mike Evans with an upper arm fracture out for the year, I would guess. You don't come back from an upper arm fracture in a game. The only way he doesn't miss any playoffs, I would think, is if we have the bye with the number 1 seed, but we're not going to have that. I wouldn't think. Oh, why are the injuries just the worst, bro? We get injuries every single episode, and it's not just normal injuries. It's like career-ending injuries. It's out of control. I really hope that Mike Evans does not get hurt for an extended period of time. I really hope it's just this game, maybe. Maybe he's just got, maybe it's not a real fracture. Maybe it's just a bruise. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're going to have to go to the playoffs without Mike Evans. We're going to have to rely heavily on Marvin Harrison Jr., which is not a bad thing. I wish I had both of them. We do win our 13th game of the season. Is there any way I can see what happened? Probably not, right? Yeah, none of these plays I can watch the replay, I don't think. No replays available. I can only watch the ones that have the play button, I think. Oh my God, so I can't see the play that he got hurt on, which I think was this one. This right here with the Alvin Kamara run. I think that was the one he got hurt on. Oh my God. The fact that he got hurt in the first place is just so stupid. All right, well, we got to see how long the injuries are. DeJuan Jones and Mike Evans. At least we have backup in both positions that I trust. With Luke Godke or Godke, whatever his name is, and then obviously Marv. All right, 2 new injuries. How long is Mike Evans out for? They're out for a month, basically, both of them. So that means the only way that they'd both be able to come back is if we win the Super Bowl, or if we play in the Super Bowl. That is just stupid. And we will have a wild card matchup against the Commanders in the next episode. Let's take a look at the stats before we end this video. Wrap up the season in style here. So Baker Mayfield, 2,600 yards, 24 touchdowns, 13 picks. Obviously nothing too special here. I wasn't really throwing the football that much with Baker this year. But these are fine numbers. I've obviously had a lot more touchdown or a lot less touchdowns and a lot more interceptions in the past, but these are okay numbers considering I'm the one controlling him. Rushing numbers, Bucky almost got 1,000 yards, 858 and 9 touchdowns. Baker had a decent season on the ground. And then Barry Woodley, a lot of this is when he was on his other team before we traded for him, but a few of it's with us, a few of the yards. And then Mike Evans leads the team with 735 through the air, and then 8 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison had 591 and 5. Kate Otten was next. All right, so nobody doing anything too crazy, but then again, we weren't throwing the football that much in the first place. Who let the most sacks go? It was DeJuan Jones. So maybe it's the best that maybe it's for the best that he gets injured because he allowed 8 sacks. Everybody else allowed 1. Tackle leader was KJ Britt. Really? Okay. KJ Britt probably because he plays more on special teams. KJ Britt, Levante David was 73. Tyke Smith had 67. So did Antoine Winfield. Jamel Dean 62. Okay. Very cool numbers. Nothing too spectacular. 18 tackles for Joe Tryon-Shoyinka had a crazy good year. I could see him going from star to superstar. He had a very good year. 17 tackles for loss for Trayvon Walker. A lot of that is inflated. KJ Britt had 11. So did Levante David. 8 for Byron Murphy. Sack leader was Tryon-Shoyinka with 14.5. Then Walker with 11. Again, inflated. 6.5 for Mike Hall Jr. 4.5 for Kalijah Kancey. I feel like Kalijah Kancey made more of an impact than he actually did. Vita Vea, 3.5. Interception leader was Jamel Dean with 7. Lance Fisher and Bryce Hall both had 4, and then 2 for a bunch of guys, and 1 for Trayvon Walker. I think that wasn't that the one where it like popped in the air and he caught it off the rebound? I think that's what that was. Chase McLaughlin had 6 of 7 field goals, kicked a 54-yarder. perfect from the extra points. Punting, we had 3 punts all season. And then kick returning, Lance Fisher, Trey Palmer both had decent kick return games, and Connor James came in there at the end. And then no punt return touchdowns either. So those are your season numbers for your Year 2 Tampa Bay squad. We take on the Commanders in the first round, the wild card round. Obviously, we are not the number 1 seed. The Eagles are, but we have the number 2 seed, so that's pretty cool. And the Panthers actually sneak into the playoffs. That's kind of annoying, actually. Here is the official bracket, if you are curious. It's Rams and Panthers, 4-5. That's what my camera's covering. But Chiefs and the Eagles, shocker, are the one seeds in their respective conferences. Colts and Browns, Jets and Steelers, and Bills and Texans, and then it's us and the Commanders, Bears and Cowboys, and then the Rams and the Panthers in the NFC side. So it's going to be a very, very fun playoff run. Hopefully it lasts longer than 1 episode, but we will find out. We also got a storyline in the next video as well, and then we take on the Commanders. So if you enjoyed, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the G's Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. We got playoff football in the next episode, and I can't wait to do it. So I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.